Chelsea versus Barcelona, Uefa, you need to make this happen. We need a Champions League knockout tie between these two teams. We don't want it in group stage. We want a home and away between Chelsea and Barcelona. I'm calling on all the powers to make this happen. UEFA, FIFA, CONMEBOL, AFCON. I'm calling on the world powers too. China, Donald Trump, USA, Russia. You guys should come together and make this happen. This will be World War III. This will be the most viewed match. We need to make this happen. I've not seen two fan bases that are not in the same country. They're not in the same league. But the way they hate themselves, Chelsea and Barca fan base, I've never seen anything like that. It's astonishing to me. They hate each other. Like, it's mutual hate. It's not like Chelsea is just hating on Barca or Barca just... They're like siblings that hate each other. And this beef started 15 years ago, in 2009. The most controversial match ever. We'll talk about the home and away legs. Was Chelsea actually robbed? Or is it just propaganda? Is it just overhyped? And I'll tell you guys why we need a tie between Chelsea and Barcelona next season. It needs to be settled. This will be the most... This is the most anticipated match. We need it. Chelsea has been saying if we catch that Barca high line, I want them to catch it. Forget that 17-18 match that happened. I almost forgot it safe. But you see those matches in 09 and the one in 11-12 where final Chelsea got their revenge. We will talk about everything in this video. So let's talk about the first leg where Barca in this home jersey that you can now get from the Adidas Steak store. By going to our website or look at that Chelsea retro at the back. You can also get retro kits from our store. All the latest kits or these beautiful kits, all available at the Adidas Steak store. Click on the link in my bio now and go and shop. You can buy any jersey there, any single jersey that you want. So don't joke with the Adidas Steak store. Message us on WhatsApp with this phone number above. Delivery is worldwide. The first leg at the Camp Nou, 28th of April 2009. Referee Wolfgang Stark. What was the scoreline in that match? 0-0. A very tight game. Both teams were trying their luck, but the keepers were turning up. The two keepers were doing their work. In this leg, I think Barcelona was cheated more than Chelsea. First off, Eto'o offside. Now I don't really want to focus on that offside too much. Why? Because it's just like nitpicking. That offside happened a lot of times during the era of football when there was no VAR. So secondly, the Henry pen. This one was a clear penalty. Bozingua fouled on it. He pulled him down. Now Ballack was on a yellow already. He had one reckless challenge was on a yellow. Then the second yellow, he fouled Iniesta. He used his left hand and hit his face. And no second yellow card was given. Now this will still have an effect in the second leg. Now let's quickly move on to the second leg. You see, this second leg, it is the hatchet that will never be buried between Chelsea and Barcelona fans. This second leg is what started generational beef between two fan bases. And it will never ever come to an end. Because I thought after 15 years, some of the wounds would have healed. But it is still fresh in the memory of Chelsea fans. Ask any Chelsea fans today why they hate Barca. They'll tell you 2009. Don't even argue. Second leg, Stamford Bridge. First problem, Ballack had a handball. Messi in the box, Messi was doing his trickery and it hit Ballack's hand. Now, for me, that was ball to hand. I don't think it was a penalty. I do not think Barca deserved the penalty for that. Secondly, now, let's just address the Barcelona part before we go to the Chelsea part. Abidal got a red card on Anelka. That was really controversial because I've watched that clip. I even went back to watch it. Did Abidal really touch Anelka? Was it really a red card? Did that deserve a red card? Because that was a very pivotal decision. The only reason why Barca fans don't really talk about it is because they even won this match. Unless if Chelsea would have won, this would have been a point of contention. But I think that Abidal's red card, was it really a red card? I don't know in the comment section, guys. Tell me. If VAR was there, that decision would have probably, been checked. And many of these problems, if VAR was there, all these problems would have never happened. Drogba fouled Piqué prior to that Abidal red card. So if VAR was there, it would have probably been checked. And that Drogba's foul was very reckless because he raised his leg up and hit Piqué in his midriff. So it was a bad foul from Drogba. So the question is, would Drogba even have been sent off? At least Drogba would have gotten a yellow card, Now, this is where the problem started. The robbery, the propaganda I have been seeing. Number one, see, in that match, Chelsea had like 6 penalty shouts. They had 6 penalty appeals, and at least 3 of them were stonewall penalties. 3 of them deserved to be penalties. Number one, the penalty on Drogba, when Abidal fouled him. Bro, that was a penalty, man. Some people always argue that, okay, he pulled Drogba back and Drogba still fell forward. My brother, that's a penalty. Stop, don't argue, please. You might want to be biased, but that's a 100% stonewall penalty. Abidal was lucky to get away with that one. Then the Piqué handball, when Anelka was trying to dribble past and score. Piqué's hand was literally like this, and it hit here. That was a stonewall penalty, like no argument, penalty too. Now the third foul was in the last minute when Barcelona had already equalized with that Iniesta lead dagger. Ballack shot the ball, The ball came in from a corner, then Ballack got the chance to volley it, and it hit Eto'o here. Why for me that is a penalty is because it hit Eto'o here. Eto'o jumped like this, and he made himself bigger. So that is why it is a penalty to me. Some people are saying it's just here that it hit. It is 100% a penalty because this is not. If he did like this and jumped, Fine. But if VAR was here today, that's given as a penalty, no debate. So those are 3 penalties that could have been given. Now, over the 2 legs, one narrative that was, constant is that these 2 referees were horrible. They were bad to both teams at different times. That is one thing we cannot overlook. In the first leg, it was a 0-0, it ended 0-0. I think Barca deserved more fouls and, penalty and stuff like that. In the second leg, it was Chelsea. I will explain to you why Chelsea was more heated. We saw that Drogba, that legendary Drogba clip. A disgrace. It's a total disgrace. It's a effing disgrace. That kind of thing when he was shouting. We saw Ballack running after the ref. All those kind of reactions from the Chelsea fans, the Chelsea players and stuff like that. The problem started the fact that Chelsea lost in the worst possible way. If they had scored Chelsea in the 60th minute and it ended 1-1, it would have not been this annoying. Iniesta scored that dagger in the 90th minute in front of the Chelsea fans at Stamford Bridge, took off his shirt and was rolling it. That is the worst way to lose a match, especially when you feel you have been hard done by the referee. There's no time to recover. There's no time to react. You just have to swallow the big pill that you have lost this game. And it leaves you with a feeling of injustice because you knew that if things were put in your hand, you'd have probably won that game. Losing in the very last minute of the game, my brother, it's painful. So I think this is why the Chelsea hate for Barca is very, very high. Although, look, in 2005, Chelsea versus Barcelona, it was the second leg. Carvalho grabbed Valdez, stopping him from saving the ball. It was a corner played in, then Chelsea scored a late goal. I think the tie ended 4-3 or something like that. It was Colina, that's our legendary, that ball referee. It was him that was refereeing the game. And that really didn't get any attention because later on in 2006, a similar handball to that Eto's one that it hit, and it happened between Chelsea and Barcelona again in 2006. So Chelsea and Barcelona used to meet anyhow before, but didn't get any attention because, Eto eventually scored and Chelsea won. Now, crossover to the revenge when Chelsea had in the 11-12 season. This Chelsea and Barca beef is long. The beef is long. Don't think it's one small beef. Revenge. Chelsea finally had their revenge. That legendary run. I think they won the tie 3-2, but we know that Torres goal. The famous flop. Is it Torres or Ramirez? Am I tripping? I beg, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why it's leaving my head now. The person I remember is Torres running away on the counter and putting it in Barca's net. I think Ramirez scored before Torres. Pity me. But yes, it has been so long. But the hate is still fresh. And they just said, I must come and talk about it. The fact that we need this Chelsea versus Barca tie. I need it. It happened in the 17-18 season where Barca won 4-2 aggregate. First leg, Willian was amazing. Willian was playing out. He hit the bar. Both of the bars, he hit them. Then he scored eventually in the first half. Then Messi, Messi did his magic. Just one. And I understand why Chelsea fans don't like Iniesta too. As I went back and I was watching and refreshing my memory, there's one kind of hate Chelsea fans have for Iniesta that I don't even understand. And now I understand. Anytime Iniesta called Chelsea, he wanted to perform. That game in 17-18, Chelsea was outclassing Barca. But that one mistake they made later in the game, Iniesta just trumped on it and gave the assist to Messi. And Messi, they carry I see that kind of chance. Messi at that corner of the pitch. Nobody's stopping him. Second leg, 2 times Messi put it through Courtois' leg. Courtois was receiving it like a good boy. You understand? They went to Camp Nou and Barcelona absolutely destroyed them. Dembele scoring as well. There's now a new fresh rivalry. If the 2 fan bases, I know that Chelsea has been begging UEFA, if I catch that Barca highline, that's what I've been hearing. Because Chelsea at one point last season were playing a way where Jackson and Palmer, before Jackson no run, Palmer don't find them pass. So now, Chelsea feel that the way Barca plays their highline, they have the tools to absolutely destroy them. And I want to see, because I think sometimes they forget the tools that Barca has too and the way they destroy teams. But UEFA, I'm begging you, please. Your viewer numbers will be increased. It will be crazy. I'm telling you, this will be the most watched tie of the whole UCL. Give us that Chelsea versus Barca. That's what Palmer versus Lamine Yamal. That debate is there too. Chelsea fans think Palmer is better. Barca fans think Lamine Yamal is better. We want it. Give us that Pedri versus Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. They say all these Tonton Pedri is doing in midfield. Caicedo go pack him. If I don't do all in Tonton, Messi, how they used to talk about Pedri. All those kind of things. As a neutral, I'm telling you, it will be, there's nothing I will not leave that day to watch it. Even my own wedding, I will abandon my wedding and come and watch it. And their head-to-head record, 16 games, 4 wins each. Barca has won 4 games. Chelsea 4 games. They have 6 draws in between. So it's no grief for anybody. These 2 fan bases are stubborn. And, instead of Barca, we don't want it in group stage. Please, we don't want it in group stage. We want home and away. So nobody will come and tell me, oh, it's because Barca was at home. It's because Chelsea was at home. I don't want any excuse. I want them to play. I pray all their players are fit. I want Pedri to meet that Caicedo, Kopama to meet that Lamine Yamal. I want Rafinha to meet any Pedro, anybody they have to offer. I want it. I want everybody to be fit because UEFA, I promise you, if you make this happen. Oh, see, just thinking about it now, I'm excited. Chelsea fans are begging. They won't catch Barca highline. They are begging. They are on their knees. Give them Barca's highline. Barca too, they are begging. Give us this Chelsea. Maybe we show them the Hansi Flick philosophy. Let them understand. So, dear UEFA, I want this. Football fans need this. Chelsea fans are begging for it. Barcelona fans are pleading for it. Make it happen. Because I trust people. What's your own? You all know past Real Madrid versus Man City. That's the one that you like putting every single year. Real Madrid versus Man City. You not put the one people want to watch. You just be, you people can cheat. You can do match ad fixing. I don't even care. Just find a way that Barca and Chelsea will play each other. That's what we need next season. But if you watch this video up to this point, thank you very much. I want to get your predictions in the comments. Who do you think will win this tie? And what's the scoreline that you think will happen? I'll be active in the comment section. Put your thoughts there and I'll be there to reply and like every single one of your comments. Please do make sure you like this video, you subscribe and you share. It helps the channel a lot. It's the free way you can support this channel. Or turn on your post notification bell so that you know whenever we post. So please, Chelsea and Barcelona fans especially, if you want this tie to happen, follow this channel so that when it happens, you see my legendary reaction to it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything you guys do for this channel. It really, really means a lot. Adikas Takes is out and peace out.